Everybody, welcome to Yoga with Mo. So today we're going to do some strength training yoga. All right, so let's begin on our mats. Taking a deep breath, check your feet, lift your toes up and set them back down. Notice if the arch in your foot is up off your mat. You want to be able to stick a couple fingers under your toes, having your arch up off the mat, with your weight placed on your toes and on your heels and on the sides of your foot. Okay, so go ahead and begin standing. Inhale and exhale. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, fold forward. Hands on the ground. Drop that head and just bend your knees back and forth, and waking up your legs. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. And inhale all the way back up, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat and step back to plank. Okay, let's hold plank here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down onto your tummy. Untuck those toes and lift up for cobra. Exhale back. Pushing all the way back to downward facing dog. Walk that dog a little. Alright. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale. Place that right leg all the way through to where your hands are. Drop that knee, that left knee. Untuck that back toe and come up for a low lunge. You want to slide your hips forward a little bit here for this low lunge. Giving you a stretch, nice stretch on this back leg here. Hands on your hips. And hold. Okay. Coming back down. Hands back down on the mat. Right leg goes back. Go back to plank. Hold plank here for a moment and slowly come down onto your tummy. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale back down to downward facing dog. Okay, left leg comes up and we sweep that leg through all the way to our feet. Drop our right knee and up for low lunge on the left side. Let's really sink into that lunge, pushing your pelvis forward. You want to be holding your body up, mostly with your left leg. Hands on your hips. And breathe through the stretch. All right, good job, guys. Hands back down, and let's go to tabletop. Okay, so for table, let's pivot back and forward. Back and forward. And around. And around. And the other direction. Lift up, bring your left leg to center, lift up your right leg, and bring that right knee to left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it back down, change legs, left leg comes up, and through, knee to elbow. 1, bring our knees, separate our knees, and press back to child's pose. Taking a little bit of a break. Okay, come back up. This time back up to plank. Alright, and we're going to do something called vinyasa through. So that means that we're going to go from one pose to the next. So we're going to slowly come down to our bellies, lift up to cobra, and press back for downward facing dog. So that was going one pose to the next, like a vinyasa flow. Okay, inhale, right leg comes up. Bring that leg all the way through. Drop that left leg and warrior two. Sink down into that warrior. Hands come out. Gaze is over our right arm. Make sure you're holding those arms nice and high. Head held high like a proud warrior. And breathe. Keep your hands out, twist, push those hips over to the left and bend over, grabbing onto your shin. Left arm comes up to the ceiling for triangle pose. Come back up to center. Straighten that foot. Now we have our hands out. Inhale and forward. Hold. And forward. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, come all the way up. Point that left foot back to the wall. Hands out and bend for our warrior two on the other side. Sink into that warrior. You want to make sure your legs are far enough apart and that your knee doesn't go past your ankle. Okay, straighten that left leg out. Push those hips over to the right and come down, sliding down for triangle pose. Right arm comes up to the ceiling. Okay, now hop back, feet together. Okay. And inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up for halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, back to plank. Remember, you can always do adapted plank with your knees down. Okay, now we're gonna do a side plank. So for side plank, you can get down on your elbow. Okay, hold your body up like that. You can also put one leg in front. Okay, and this helps redistribute the weight if it's a little too hard. Okay? For those overachievers, can you lift your other leg up? Ooh, that one's tough. Alright. Come back to tabletop. Take a breath. Alright, inhale back up to plank. And this time, side plank on the other side. This side's easier for me because I don't have a shoulder injury on this side. Leg up, maybe, maybe not. All right, good job. Now come down onto your bellies. Whew. And rest your head. Take a moment here. That was a lot of work. Okay. Head comes up off the ground. Hands hands coming out in front of you and sit up on your elbows for Sphinx Pose. You know what a Sphinx is in Egypt? This is the Sphinx Pose. You want to try to get that tummy up off of the mat. Keep your toes pointed. Head held high. Okay, come back down. Now bring your arms back behind you. Can you clasp them behind your back? Lift your head up. Lift your shoulders off the ground for locust pose. Okay, you don't have to clasp your hands. You can keep them out. Now, can you bring your feet up off the ground? Okay, come back down. All right, twist all the way around onto your backs. Okay, we are going to do figure 4 pose. Do you guys remember this one? So, right leg comes up and cross over left leg. Thread your arm between your legs and grab onto your shin bone, bringing that left leg up towards your chest. You should feel a nice stretch here. Back down, drop that leg, switch sides. Left leg comes up and crosses over. Bring that right leg up, holding onto your shin with your hands. This is figure 4 stretch. Because your legs kind of look like a 4. Bring both of those knees together and we're just going to rock back and forth. And can you rock this way? Back and forth this way. Forward. And come all the way to seated. Okay, cross those legs, hands onto your knees. Taking a deep breath. Now bring those feet together for bound ankle. Holding onto your toes. You want to be sitting up nice and tall. And slowly bend forward. Those legs out to a V. Grab onto your toes, your legs, or wherever you can reach, and forward fold. Bring that right foot in. Lift your arms up and fold over, grabbing onto your left foot. So our right foot is bent in. Okay, switch legs. Arms up and forward fold. Grabbing onto our right leg. It's important to always work on your flexibility and strength, no matter where you're at. Even if you're only able to do maybe half of this class, it's still great that you're here and you're trying. And if you keep doing these challenging classes, every week you'll notice it gets easier and easier. So maybe at one point you'll be able to do the whole class. Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me for Strength Training Yoga. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.